Now, on the police, for the money you're going to be additional that you will have if the levy passes, what is going to be the focus within the safety forces factor?
Well, again, and I'm just looking at some notes, and we've used these notes before, and every time I've talked about this, one asks that question. Again, if you look at the ballot language, in the ballot language, I point to this document only because it's printed out the ballot language exactly. 1/10 of 1% shall be allocated to the general fund for public safety, police and fire, and other general operating expenses. So that was that first tenth. 1/10 of a percent, that's 20% of the increase, because we're increasing at 0.5, so 1/10 is 20% of the increase. That generates about $2.3 million a year on the current tax base. And we're saying that 2/3 of that would go to safety and 1/3 would go to the general fund for other general.
Yeah, are there specific targets?
Not by way of numbers and what I've written and what my notes have been, and we worked on this. So 2/3, that would be about $1.4 million to $1.6 million per year for police and fire, and that would be, number one, to maintain staffing, because we don't certainly want to fall further behind. Additional hiring, if feasible, and the reason that that's an if feasible number is because future hiring is conditioned on the city's future general fund condition, which is something that we're always concerned about. I mean, it doesn't do me much good to hire more officers if this generates another $1 million or $1.4 million, and our other general fund now goes down $1 million or $1.4 million for a period of time. I'm still really at the back point of being a breaking even point and so forth. So it can, it has to be conditioned. I can't make any firm commitments like that.
Let me interject.
General fund and just continuing the continuation and or discontinuation of the COPS grants that we get from the federal government and the SAFER grants that we also receive. They are critical, and they have been critical to our hiring. I think that probably the last 50 officers that we've hired, and certainly on the police side, have been primarily through the COPS grants, which are received from the federal government.
Let me ask this
portion of theirs, but also for radio equipment, vehicles, and other needs of the departments.